Hi, everybody. Captain Lou here with another Extravagant Few Minutes live here on the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube and, of course, on our Facebook page, which is the Captain Lou Extravaganza Facebook page. We're on X at The Real Captain Lou, as it says on the screen. We invite you to follow us on our Facebook page, the Captain Lou Extravaganza, and on our YouTube channel, the Captain Lou Sports Network, where you can get all of our programming live, archived, you name it, including our premiere episode next Tuesday night, Season 10 of the ACHA Power Play live right here on the Captain Lou Sports Network. The Road to St. Louis 2026 and the ACHA National Championships start right here on the Captain Lou Sports Network with the 10th season of the ACHA Power Play. An Extravagant Few Minutes, as always, is brought to you by SeatGeek, the official secondary market of the Captain Lou Sports Network and all of our programming. Use the promo code Captain Lou for $20 off of your purchase. It's that simple. It is the Captain Lou Sports Network's own SeatGeek. Use the promo code Captain Lou for $20 off of your purchase. All right, here we go. Let's get the monkey off our back. Let's address the elephant in the room, if you will. The Tigers are making it very, very uncomfortable after the lackluster showing they had against the Cleveland Guardians this week at Comerica Park. The last couple of games were inexcusable. One run over the last two games, shutout last night. Another great pitching performance by Tariq Skubal wasted. The bullpen couldn't hold it, but Detroit's bats have gone silent. Wenzel Perez, I don't get it. I just don't know what he's swinging at. It's amazing. It's such a polar opposite from last year when the Tigers could do no wrong on that pennant drive, one for the ages to get Detroit into the playoffs and even winning a playoff series. But right now, Detroit looks nothing like that. They're going in the opposite direction. No, I'm not giving up on them yet. The Tigers are still 3.5 games up with 9 games to go. The magic number has stuck at 7 since they started that 3-game series against Cleveland. But it doesn't look good for the Tigers right now. I just don't know what the problem is. The bullpen is gone. The hitters have gone silent. Like I said, it's very, very, it's disconcerting, I guess is the right word for it. I know Colton Keith got injured. He may go to the IL, but I don't know. Lackluster play, decision-making by the Tigers this week and by management, A.J. Hinch, to be exact, I just don't know. And so now the Tigers, they have to focus on the Braves. Ideally, a sweep would be just beautiful for the Tigers and hope maybe Cleveland can stub their toe this weekend. But Detroit's got to take 2 out of 3 from Atlanta. They only take 1 game this weekend. They're done. The division is gone. Keep this in mind with the Tigers and the Guardians. They play 3 games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. It looks like Skubal's going to go on the hill on Tuesday for the Tigers against Cleveland. 1 win by Cleveland in that series next weekend, and they get the season series advantage. They win the season series. They're up 6 games to 4. That could be big if they end up tied after next weekend. 3 games at home to finish the homestand and the season at home for the Tigers against the Braves starting tomorrow night. Charlie Morton on the hill for the Tigers. Then they go to Cleveland for 3. Casey Mize is going to pitch in that series as well. And then they end up in Boston to take on the Red Sox Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 3 games. Let's hope for the Tigers' sake they don't have to go in there and sweep the Red Sox, who are looking for a playoff berth too. But I'll tell you what, not a good way to go this week. If you're a Tigers fan like I am, like we are here on the network, it is just not looking good right now for the Tigers. Not giving up on them yet, but it sure does not look good after that week, that output against Cleveland, blowing a chance on Tuesday night. Now, I get it. They got the game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth to tie it up. But, I listened to A.J. Hinch with his metrics and everything. He puts Will Vest in the 10th inning when he's got about an 8.5 ERA, and he just blew the lead for the Tigers. Let's see if they can bounce back tomorrow night against Atlanta. Let's see if they can get well in a hurry against the Braves. This weekend as well, a couple of very interesting games for Michigan and Michigan State. We'll talk more about it this weekend. But the lines right now, Michigan State opening up as a 17.5-point dog on the road against USC in Los Angeles. This will be the first big road game, the first road game as it is for Michigan State. USC with their passing attack ranked as well. This ought to be a dandy coming up on Saturday night. 11 o'clock Eastern time, though, for everybody. So we'll keep that in mind as well. And Michigan going on the road to take on Nebraska. Michigan going into this one, 2.5-point favorites against the Cornhuskers. This is really kind of a telltale game, if you will. Nebraska looking to try to get back into relevance. Michigan trying to keep it going, trying to maybe find out more about Bryce Underwood. It's, Sharon Moore's not going to be there, so we'll keep an eye on that one as well. That's going to be an interesting one. Michigan, a 2.5-point favorite on the road against Nebraska, so basically a toss-up game there. 3:30 Eastern time in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's going to be a fun one. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will give you our extravagant Big Ten 5, our extravagant 8 in college football and the NFL, and Presley's parlay coming up as well for tonight's NFL game right after this from SeatGeek. Hi, everybody. Captain Lou here. Hey, is there a ball game you want to go to last minute? How about the Spartans at Spartan Stadium? Go to the Big House to watch the Wolverines. Is there an NFL game you want to go to? Lambeau Field, Ford Field, wherever, Baltimore. How about the Tigers for the pennant drive? Well, go to SeatGeek. Get those tickets there. Use the promo code Captain Lou right on the screen, and you'll get $20 off of your purchase. It's that simple. So go to the Spartan game. Go to the Big House. But use the promo code Captain Lou at SeatGeek, and you'll be all set. Indeed, you will. So don't forget, go to SeatGeek, use the promo code Captain Lou. As we always tell you, you'll get $20 off of your purchase of that ball game that you want to go to. All right, let's get back talking to college football. It's time now for our Captain Lou Extravaganza's Extravagant 5 in the Big Ten. And we've got it right now. We're going to stick with Ohio State at number 1 until they get knocked off or they look really sluggish. We're going to stick with them at number 1. Oregon, I've got at 2. Penn State hasn't beaten anybody. And I just can't give Penn State the number 2 spot in the Big Ten. They're in the top 8 in the country polls, but I just don't see how they're better than Oregon right now. They really haven't proven it. Number 4, I'm going to go with Illinois. They're going to take on Indiana this weekend. Illinois is a 6.5-point dog at Indiana. That's going to be a very interesting matchup Saturday night on Peacock and NBC. Honorable mention, we'll give it to USC. They're undefeated. I know they're playing at home. They really haven't beaten anybody either. They did beat Northwestern, but that's not, or Purdue rather. That's not saying a whole lot. We'll see what they do at home against Michigan State coming up this weekend. Let's give you our extravagant 8 in college football. Again at the top, number 1, Ohio State. I'm going to go with LSU. Number 2, big win again at home over Florida. Miami, they're at number 3 in my poll this week. They're surging. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with throughout the year. Georgia, nobody's talking about Georgia. They're kind of going under the radar if that's possible. Big win in overtime at Tennessee. Almost put them at number 3 over Miami. I've got Oregon at 5, Florida State at 6. I almost put them at 5 as well. I've got Penn State at 7, and you got to give Texas A&M some love. They went into Notre Dame and beat the Fighting Irish. I don't know if Notre Dame's fool's gold or not. We'll have to wait and see how their season holds out, but I put them at number 8. Honorable mention, I'm going to give it to Illinois and also Oklahoma. And finally, let's go with our NFL Extravagant 8, shall we? Number 1, Buffalo. They're my best team right now. They're looking really solid. Number 2, Philadelphia. They went into Kansas City and they beat the Chiefs. Now, they made Kansas City 0-2. Couple of tough games against some game opponents. I thought they played really well against Dallas. Number 3, I got to give it to Green Bay. Almost put them at number 2. They've had 2 big wins as well over Washington, over Detroit, 2 playoff teams from last year. Hey, how can you not like what Baker Mayfield's done with Tampa Bay at number 4? That's where I'm putting them. 2 big wins there for them. Comeback wins at that. Number 5, I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think they're the best team in the AFC West. They're overtaking Kansas City by far. They've got a big matchup this week against Denver that could really make some hay for them to go 3-0 under Jim Harbaugh. Number 6, I've got Baltimore. I know they've got a loss along with Washington, but Baltimore is putting some points on the board. They've got a monster matchup at home this weekend against Detroit. Take the over in that one. Just a little hint on that. Number 7, I'm going to go with Washington. I know they stubbed their toe against Green Bay. We'll see what they do this weekend. They may not have Jaden Daniels, but I've got them at number 7. Number 8, this one was a toss-up between the Rams, maybe San Francisco or Arizona. They haven't played anybody. I thought about Cincinnati as well. So an honorable mention, I'm going to throw Detroit in, maybe a homer pick. I'm not sure. They looked pretty good last week, bouncing back after that game against Green Bay. They humbled Chicago, so there you go. All right, finally, here tonight, let's give you our Presley's pick of the night. We are 12-3 this year on our teaser parlays, 75% on the year. That's absolutely amazing. Actually, 80%, I should say. So we're really doing well on those. So if you're tailing us, you're making some serious bank this year. Here's Presley's parlay pick, the teaser parlay pick tonight. It's a 6-point teaser at Buffalo. Take the Bills, knock it down to -6.5, and make it under 55.5 for a total score. These Thursday night games sometimes can be rough, but take Buffalo -6.5, under 55.5, and it's -135. All right, well, that's going to do it for an Extravagant Few Minutes live here on the Captain Lou Sports Network. Again, we appreciate everybody for welcoming us into your homes, on your computers, your iPhones, your laptops, however you watched us around the world right here on the Captain Lou Sports Network. Enjoy the games tonight and this weekend. We'll be back this weekend for more of Presley's parlays and maybe an update on the Tigers. Who knows? Maybe they can get off the schneid and knock that magic number down. It's still at 7. All right, everybody. Captain Lou reminding you to keep your heads up, keep your sticks down, keep your feet moving, and as always, keep your minds open. So long, everybody. Thanks for joining us.